Welcome to Iraq in 7 minutes. Today I'm flying solo. Your epic analyst Omar will be back next week. Today I don't want to talk about breaking news. I want to talk about something that happened years ago. Haditha, November 19th, 2005. 24 innocent civilians massacred. It wasn't until over a year later that the world found out, first through Time magazine, and then the story was carried by media outlets around the world. Among the dead were children, 3-year-old Aisha, her 5-year-old sister Zainab, her 8-year-old brother Mohammed, and her 10-year-old sister Saba. None of those killed that day were combatants. Most couldn't have been mistaken for anything but civilians. Right now, through long-form investigative journalism, the New Yorker In the Dark podcast is closely examining what happened that day and what did and didn't happen in the days that followed. For those who want to understand the psychology of lethal force, the tension between, on the one hand, the fact that once you fire a weapon, you can't take it back. Once you kill, you can't undo it. And on the other hand, the reality that failing to react fast enough to a threat can get you and your comrades killed. The importance of factors like training, discipline, and the command environment in complex combat situations, and the experience of Haditha's civilians in losing loved ones and in seeking answers. In the Dark examines all of that. The host, Madeline Barron, and the In the Dark team also explore the US military's legal framework, how it failed. Why did one of the most high-profile war crimes prosecutions in US history fail to deliver justice? Some may wonder why a veteran like me would recommend a series that shines a harsh light on US service members. But that's not how I think, and that's not how many of my veteran friends think. When crimes go unpunished, it diminishes all of us. So when it comes to Haditha, the truth needs to be told. The lessons need to be learned. And the lessons shouldn't be about how to prevent photos from being seen by the public, but how to prevent war crimes from happening in the first place, how to better protect civilians and reduce civilian harm. These lessons are deeply relevant today, not only for US forces serving in conflict zones around the world, but in Ethiopia, in Sudan, in Russia and Ukraine, in Israel and the West Bank, and in Gaza, where incidents like what happened in Haditha seem to happen every day, often with US complicity and US supplied weapons and ammunition. Once I finish In the Dark, I'll have more to say, providing more context, other factors and additional stories that my colleagues and I believe are worth exploring, and what has been done and still needs to be done to help heal the wounds of war, repair the damage, and make amends. For now, I encourage you to listen and to share the series. And to the In the Dark team, thank you for your 4 years of perseverance to tell the story. Bye for now.